you guys? Welcome back to another episode of the StarRoom podcast. I'm your host, Axel. Today I got a special guest,
I'm Robin.
and I'm Batman.
All right.
Carlos isn't here right now. Our schedules didn't line up, but I wanted to wait till I got a guest on. I wanted to do more with him, but the show must go on. So I'm here with my brother today.
Howdy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. First question. I got it. Let me look into my book of Arnold questions. You know what I'm saying?
We got Arnold questions here.
My little page of Arnold questions. So, do you think that hypnosis is real? And if so, would you trust somebody to hypnotize you?
I absolutely do think that hypnosis is real.
Think it's
but
real?
I would not trust anyone.
You think those magicians that be going up on stage hypnotizing people, you think that's all real?
I think hypnosis is real, but not by magicians that get up on stage. That's all an act.
Okay.
See, those who do witchcraft and Wicca, they be doing all that dark magic. I don't want to mess with none of that, like Ouija boards.
Nah, I ain't doing none of that.
Ouija boards?
You'll never catch me rocking with a Ouija board.
Hell no, right? So, I do think it's real, but I personally would not trust anyone
To hypnotize you at all?
No, it don't
or
matter
nothing?
who it is. It don't care. My mom, no one, man.
That's scary.
It is scary.
It's scary.
Imagine like you get hypnotized, you don't know what's going on. Next day you wake up and you're like in jail or something.
Yeah, no, that would be, you like waking up in jail. That would be crazy.
Right.
After seeing like magicians and stuff doing on stage, I don't think that's real. I don't think hypnotism is real. I don't think somebody can be like, "You want to do this?" and I'm like, "Nah."
Nah.
I don't think I can be like like Bucky in Winter Soldier. You know what I'm saying? Like they just say like 5 words and activate his little switch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And be like mind controlled or whatever. I don't think so.
I mean, is gaslighting just hypnosis?
Oh, that's the real
That's the
question
real
here.
question.
If they gaslight you, is that considered hypnosis?
Because think about it.
It's kind of the same thing.
They convince you otherwise.
They convince you into thinking something else.
Right.
That's crazy. Then
What are some moments that like you got gaslighted?
You can't gaslight the gaslighter. I should have worn my I Heart Gaslighting shirt.
Damn. You missed opportunity, man. Missed opportunity.
Man. I didn't know you were gonna go deep into it like this.
Expect the unexpected.
I didn't think about it like that. Because then if you're saying gaslighting is just hypnosis, then yes, I believe in hypnosis.
Because that's real.
But I'm saying like I don't believe in like the magic stuff.
You know, like if I hold a coin in front of you and go like this.
Like if you got the little stopwatch like hanging back and forth, swinging back and forth in front of my face, and you're like, you're feeling very sleepy.
And then you knock out.
Yeah, I don't, because when they do it, they're like, and sleep, and the guy just drops, bro.
Okay, yeah. I don't think that's real because it's like a party trick. Like magicians that get up on stage, most of the time, it's all party tricks. There are some that catch you by surprise and you're like, wait, huh?
Some magicians, they'll show you how they do it. And you're like, I still don't understand.
Right. Like some of them, you'd be thinking, nah, that's real magic. But most of them are party tricks. Like, I can go like this, take my finger, but
your thumb off the little.
Right.
Yeah. No, because pretty much all performed magic is
party tricks.
Yeah, they're all illusions and stuff. But then there's like the people that aren't magicians, but they're doing crazy stuff, like David Blaine.
Right.
That man be pushing like ice picks through his arm and stuff, and just telling you to pull it out.
Feeling no pain or nothing, man.
Or he'll just hold a frog in his stomach for a couple hours
and just throw it up.
I've
seen that.
It's crazy. That's gross.
I don't think that's magic though. That's just
you're just like a living aquarium.
I never thought about it that way.
Like imagine having fish in your tummy and you just drink a lot of water, spit it up, bro. You're just an aquarium.
Nah, imagine if you're on a date and they do that to you. What would you do?
Bro, that is the wildest red flag.
That's a red flag?
If a shorty throws up live goldfish on your plate.
Nah, that's a green flag, bro.
That's disgusting.
Nah, look, think about it. She giving you top, right? No gag reflex. If she can swallow those frogs, she can swallow something else. Am I right or am I wrong? Let us know. Who's right, who's wrong.
Let him cook. Let this man cook. I want to move on from this conversation, please.
All right.
Give me something.
How's everyone's October going? You know,
we're spooky season.
We're out here in spooky season. So, in spooky season, what are some more like activities you could do? You know, you can go to like pumpkin patches,
haunted houses.
That's one thing I want to do. But other than haunted houses, one thing that I've been thinking about, going to haunted places. You know,
haunted places. You want to go? You want to go rock with the real ghost?
Yeah. So like,
okay, yes. Mr. Ghostbusters.
Hey, listen. You got these famous haunted places, like the Conjuring House. Or what's it called? The Queen Mary, the boat.
Oh yeah.
Out in Cali. Would you personally ever go stay in one of those for a night?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't
believe in ghosts like that. What?
Yes and no. Like, I think a lot of like haunted places, like the haunted hotels, haunted mansions, and all that. I think a lot of that's placebo effect. Because there's so many stories of people like, oh, there's ghosts. Oh no. Oh no, there's ghosts. And then the people that go in there and they're like, oh, guys, there's ghosts here. They like force themselves to believe that.
They gaslight themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
That's going back to the hypnosis.
Yeah, man.
They scare themselves.
Yeah, pretty much. Plus, especially like in like low lighting and all that, your brain starts playing tricks on you and stuff. I think that's what it is.
I think it would be interesting to try something like that.
Don't get me wrong, I'd still be scared. I think it's still scary because you're like paranoid. But after we left, I'd like that place. I'd be like, nah, that ain't real.
No, you said earlier that you wouldn't mess with no Ouija board and stuff.
That's different.
So like, that's different. Well, what differentiates you believing in
a
these
haunted
ghosts
house and a Ouija board?
Right.
So a haunted house.
What makes something actually real to you?
I mean, experience also. Like, say you go to a haunted house and you have an experience and you'll be like, oh my God, that's real. Ghosts are real. Or like, because I think on the box of a Ouija board, it like on the tagline or whatever, it says, don't play it by yourself.
Right.
Because nothing's going to happen.
But if like you have a second person, they can obviously move that shit around.
Move that stuff around. You need more than one person.
Like there's no game to it.
Yeah.
Plus it's licensed by Hasbro.
Which is crazy.
It's a kids company, and yet they're selling out.
You want to play Guess Who? Nah. You want to play Monopoly? Nah. You want to play Sorry? Nah.
You want to speak to the dead?
Maybe. Just don't do it by yourself, kids. I approve this message, this Halloween message.
What are some of the haunted places you would go to?
I can't even name any off the top of my head. I know what was the ship called? Queen Mary?
The Queen Mary? The Conjuring House, like I said earlier.
Queen Mary, and I've seen lots of videos of that one. There's the haunted.
There's a lot of like there's abandoned prisons.
Oh, prisons are crazy. Prisons are scary in general, though. There's a lot of haunted hotels.
I was thinking the one from The Shining.
Oh yeah, that one's haunted in real life too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that one would be cool. I think that one would be cool to go see just because of it being in The Shining.
Like a tourist attraction.
Yeah, like there's a lot of places like that. There's a lot of places like the American Horror Story house, like the season 1 house. Yeah, there's a lot of places that are like that, I guess. I think it'd be cool to see, or like Michael Myers' house. That's not haunted. It's like a murderer or whatever. But there's a lot of like scary movie stuff, houses.
Now, would you rather go to like a famous one, like a tourist attraction one like that, or would you rather go to like an obscure one that you just kind of find abandoned place?
I feel like it would be scarier to go to the ones that aren't like as famous.
Yeah, I agree. You know, there's nothing scarier than ghosts and like people. You know, you got squatters, you got homeless people. Like those can actually
those are real danger right there.
Right, you never know. They could have like a tetanus on their unsharpened knife and stab you.
A little dull knife, and you just bleed out or die to rust.
But ghosts, you never know what they can do.
What are y'all going as for Halloween? Y'all leave that in the comments. But you like Star Wars, right?
Of course.
I love Star Wars. There's a lot of people who like Star Wars. Y'all like Star Wars. Star Wars is a good little movie series. You know what I'm saying? Did you hear the theory about the prequel movies, or just Star Wars? The whole series in general being like just like biblically influenced?
No, I can't say that I have. Tell me something about that.
So what I wrote down, because there's a lot of biblical nuance in like the whole series, but the ones I wrote down are specifically for the prequel movies, episodes 1 through 3. So the first one is so you know how in the Bible Mary gave birth to Jesus. She was a virgin, right? The Virgin Mary.
Right.
An angel came and visited her, said she was pregnant, right? In episode 1, we meet Anakin and his mom Shmi, and she's quoted in saying, let me make sure I get this right. There was no father. I carried, I gave birth, I raised him. I can't explain what happened.
Wait.
Sounds really familiar to me.
Wait a minute.
Because
I'm gonna let you cook.
Because when they found them, it was just him and his mom.
There was no father. Couldn't be explained.
He said, "I can't explain what happened." Sounds pretty familiar to me.
I'm gonna let you cook. What's next?
And then obviously, you know, in the Bible, you know, there's sin, and you know, there's like the right thing to do and all that goes along with the Force or the Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? The light side, the dark side of the Force. You know, that's one little thing.
Oh, you think the light side and the dark side is the Holy Spirit?
No, the Force is the Holy Spirit. Because it's like, it's not a physical thing. You know what I mean? It's not.
It just kind of happens.
Yeah.
It gives you strength.
Because, you know, the Force being the Holy Spirit, and then Anakin being the chosen one or the Messiah, you know, or / Jesus Christ.
So you think Anakin is Jesus?
Not per se, because the rest of the story doesn't connect that well for a Jesus storyline. But you know, the chosen one, the Messiah, you know, it's up there. Because instead of being Jesus, he turns to the dark side, resembling more of like a fallen angel, or you know,
Lucifer,
the devil himself, Lucifer,
El Diablo,
and and there's a lot of like imagery of like old Renaissance paintings of Lucifer and stuff that match up very well with a lot of scenes in Star Wars. I'm gonna put one up right here. It's crazy. I'll show it up on the screen for those listening on Spotify.
This is wild. This is crazy.
It's a painting of it's like the famous painting of Lucifer, like holding his arm out, his eyes covered up, and Anakin pointing his lightsaber out, and it's the same pose. And I'm like, geez, that is like, and then they kind of look alike too. Like, it's not just the pose, like the actor for Anakin and the painting of Lucifer, like they look very
like
similar.
Hair and all.
Yeah, same hair, same like complexions, facial structure, everything. They look very similar. So that's like a good amount of like the references. There's a lot more in the sequels and the original trilogy. And
now is this just like a theory, or is this something that
I'm pretty sure George Lucas was on record saying that, like, yeah, it's biblically influenced. Maybe not to like a T, like everything exact, obviously, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he's on record saying that. Also, Qui-Gon versus Darth Maul just looks like Jesus fighting Satan.
Space Jesus.
That's my final bullet point on that. Yeah, they just look like Space Jesus and Space Satan fighting. That's my most solid piece of evidence, is they just look like Jesus and Satan having a sword fight.
Like there's no other explanation. They just look like it. That sounds about right. All right.
No, that was just a little funny bonus point. But like, yeah, there's a lot of
fun
stuff.
fact.
Yeah, little bonus. But yeah, I thought it was cool seeing like the resemblance. There's a lot of that goes in a lot of like movies and pop culture. You know, there's always biblical references. But I just like Star Wars, so I like that one specifically.
Yeet.
Yeah, that one was good. That one was nice. I like that one.
Speaking of good and bad, let's talk about good luck and bad luck. Do you believe in luck in general?
Yes. So I've always said this. I believe in luck, but I don't think there's a thing such as good luck and bad luck. Because look,
now how does that work?
Because look, if luck is just luck is good luck and bad luck, right?
Okay,
right. Like
it's a general topic, yeah.
Yeah. So like, say you're just having a bad day, people would be like, "Oh, you just got bad luck today," or like, "Oh, I found $100 bill on the ground. I'm lucky today," right? But the possibilities for both of those is like the same thing. You know what I mean?
Like either way, you have luck.
Either way, it is luck. Just also your point of view and how you see it is like if it's good or bad. Like if I sit here and I'm talking with my hands and I knock my drink over, oh, that's bad luck. But what if in my head I was like, nah, I didn't feel like drinking anymore. It's good luck to me.
Or like, what if you drank more and it caused like a physical issue with you?
Like I gotta go to the restroom and puke it up.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it's just like it's all luck. It's all luck is all about probability, possibility. Like it's all the same thing. Like it's all about chances. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean it's good or bad. It's just is this chance of this thing happening big, or is do I want this thing to happen? Do I hope this thing happens? It's like so say if you're having an unlucky streak, right? And then somebody's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, you got bad luck." But one lucky thing happens. Does it cancel it all out? Does it? Do you have good luck now? Like, it's all just luck. It's all just chance. I don't think it's a good or bad.
But that kind of goes into
like, cause, sorry to cut you off, but like you know how like there's superstitions like, oh, if you break a mirror, that's 7 years bad luck.
Or like you see a black cat.
Yeah, that's whatever bad luck. If you walk under a ladder, that's bad luck.
Open an umbrella indoors.
Yeah, like all that stuff's bad luck. But is any of that true? You know what I mean? Like, if I break a mirror, am I gonna have unimaginable bad luck for the next 7 years? Because also I could break a mirror and say yes, I have bad luck, but say it's only by like say bad luck is 51% and good luck's 49%.
Like how much does it reduce?
Yeah, how much does it affect you? You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Like it does. Like
that's one way to think about it. Yeah.
Right, because everybody, anytime that's a thing, like, oh, if you spill salt, if you do this, like, it's just super bad luck. like
people just think 0 to 100 ratio.
Yeah, like there's no in between.
I never thought about it that way.
That's what I'm saying, bro. How does it affect me?
What about karma? If luck exists, karma's a similar topic. Do you think that exists?
I think karma exists, and I think that's a easier thing to explain.
All right. How would you explain karma over luck?
Because
what differentiates the two, and like, well, what would you classify them as?
Because luck is all chance based. Like you have no influence on it. Correct.
It's like fate.
Yeah.
Okay.
But karma is, if you put out good into the world, good's gonna come back to you. And if you put bad out into the world, then bad's gonna come back into you, right?
But is that always true? I mean, you have people that will be the nicest people, but they'll be going through the hardest things.
Yeah, bad things happen to good people, right?
Now how does the karma work in that situation?
It's all about patience. Like just because it doesn't just because I give you $5, right? Do I expect to be a millionaire the next day?
Depends how optimistic you are.
It depends, but like also like you got to be realistic. Like it's built up. You know what I mean?
Right, something that happens over time.
Yeah, like just because I go help a homeless person, give him like a sandwich to eat for the day, I don't expect that man to open up a fast food restaurant and feed me for the rest of my life. That'd be great. I wish it worked that fast. Do you know how many more good people there'd be in the world if it worked that fast?
But it's more like, let's say you feed a homeless person, he remembers you, and then one day you're getting robbed out that exact same thing, and he saves you.
Exactly, dude. Like that's karma, and that's good karma.
It's something that happens not now, but in the future.
Yeah, like everything comes back full circle. It's a full circle moment.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and I think that's easier to explain and more realistic to expect than
than luck.
Having a lucky paradise and winning every game, you know.
Or like a lucky charm.
Exactly. Little rabbit's foot, 4-leaf clover, whatever. There's a difference, and I feel like it's easy to understand it.
I think the way you explained it, pretty understandable.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
With people having bad karma, it's usually the bad people. What you can consider a bad person.
Yeah.
You know, you got thieves, you got murderers. Just overall, you got people that break the law.
Yeah, classic.
Now, what if you do something that you don't think is bad, but in reality, you're breaking the law?
Like what?
So, you know, you got weird laws all over the place. Over here in the United States, we got some funky ones. Like out in Florida, you know that if you're in a swimsuit, it's illegal to sing in one.
You can't sing in a swimsuit.
In Florida.
What do you, like, you just...
There's no timestamp on it or anything. It's just, you can't sing.
You're at like a pool party.
And you're singing karaoke? Not allowed, man.
What?
You better cover up.
You better cover up?
You better cover up.
No way.
You're showing too much skin.
Swimsuit is like the standard uniform of Florida. How are you supposed to not do basic activities?
Hey, man. Don't ask me. Ask Florida.
Florida's wildin'. What other one? You got another law?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Oh, snap. Let me hear it. Let me judge these states.
All right. In Kansas, it's illegal to throw knives at someone wearing a striped shirt, which is funky because you would think throwing knives at anyone would be illegal.
I was about to say,
but specifically in Kansas, if you throw knives at someone wearing a striped shirt, that will get you arrested.
So if they're not wearing a striped shirt,
technically,
I can go crazy.
You're not breaking any laws.
I can go crazy with throwing knives.
I mean,
as long as they're not wearing a striped shirt.
If you hit them, you'll probably get arrested.
As long as they're not Steve from Blue's Clues.
You'll be all right.
As long as they're not Where's Waldo.
You'll be all right.
As long as they're not Ronald McDonald.
You'll be all right.
Okay, then. Shout out Kansas. I'll be seeing you soon, Kansas.
In Arkansas, it's illegal to sound your horn at any place that serves cold drinks or sandwiches after 9 p.m.
So you can't honk your horn at a McDonald's.
If you honk your horn at any place that serves cold drinks or sandwiches after 9 p.m.
Or sandwiches, not both.
Or.
So you can't honk your horn at a gas station.
Those two specific items.
You can't honk your horn anywhere.
After 9 p.m.
What place doesn't sell drinks? Other than like an office store or whatever, but like Walmart.
I guess if you're going to a bar, you got to get that room temp drink.
Oh, if they're room temp.
If they're specifically room temp bar, no cold drinks, I guess you'll be fine.
But if there's one ice cube in that bar, if there's one fridge in that Walmart,
it's over for you.
It's over for y'all. Y'all can't honk after 9 p.m. Bro,
now, what do y'all think about that?
Bro, these laws are stupid.
That's the United States for you. Talk about freedom? I don't think so.
I got one little last question for you real quick. This is going to be, I think I know the answer because I think you're a little fashionable guy. You know, you like fashion and all that.
Oh, you think I'm fashionable like that?
Yeah, I think you got a little bit of drip. A little bit of seasoning on you.
I like fashion. I like the fashion industry.
It's just a simple would you rather. I think this would be the easiest would you rather question to answer. But would you rather always be underdressed or always be overdressed?
Nah, bro, always be overdressed. You got me fucked up.
I'm never overdressed. Everyone else is always underdressed.
And that's on God.
Yeah, I would 100% choose overdressed. I feel like it
sparks confidence.
I feel like I'm always overdressed too. But also my friends just can't dress. That's just fact.
Shots fired.
Yeah, bro, I wish my friends can dress a little better. I'm not going to teach them though. They got to figure that shit out on their own. They're grown men at this point.
What they got YouTube for?
Nah, because I feel like... You ever see those... This is going to be a whole nother thing.
They're like Pinterest models.
Nah, you ever see those YouTubers that are like men's fashion advice and they're like
the alpha males?
Yeah, they try to be alpha males. They have the worst fashion takes I've ever seen. Like
8 tips to start looking like a real man.
Like, nah, bro. They be rocking their little polo shirts.
They got their short pants,
their
with
little
their
khaki
loafers.
pants. They look like Jake from State Farm.
Yeah.
Just never look up men's fashion on YouTube, bro. These people don't know what they're talking about. Like, if you want to be into fashion, like, you look it up in your own way. Figure out what you like. See what styles you like. Don't just go for that like business casual. Like, I mean, if you like it, you like it. That's up to you to wear it. But if you want to be like unique and like actually find cool stuff, like you just figure that stuff out on your own. You know what I mean?
Study the different types of fashion. You know, you got grunge outfits, you got like 80s outfits,
all these styles, and take so much inspiration from everything, dude. Don't just stay in your one lane, because I have fashion like inspiration from like the randomest places, dude.
I have them from normal places. You know, you got Instagram, you got actual modeling places,
yeah, I mean,
runways and stuff.
Yeah, you can look at that. But if somebody's like, oh, who's your fashion icon? Like who's your fashion inspiration? I say two people. Jack Sparrow and Jeff Hardy.
All right, those are some wild choices.
Yeah, and that's just facts. Like that's how
you can either be a pirate or you can be this neon glow in the dark, jumping off places like emo wrestler.
Exactly, and I like both of those, and I'm gonna be both of those.
That's a crazy style to have, you know,
bro. My favorite. I got a little bit of everything.
I think it's very bad to have just one clothing style.
Yeah, like. My favorite thing was this one person was like, you have the fashion sense of a pirate, biker, vampire, cowboy, or something like that. They said a wild combination of random things, and I was like, thank you so much. That's my favorite compliment I've ever gotten.
I would be if someone told me that.
Do you know how excited I get when somebody's like, bro, you dress cool,
giggling and kicking your feet?
I'm over here like, yeah, I put that shit on. I put that shit on.
That was me.
A little song.
It's all me.
That's gonna wrap up today's podcast for you guys. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure to check it out on Spotify, also YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Be posting all short clips on there.
All your favorite platforms.
Again, my name's Axel.
I'm Robin.
And yeah, I think that's it. We're out. New episodes every Friday. Hopefully Carlos will be back in the next one. And we'll have some more guests soon. I broke the ice with him, so we're gonna have some more guests soon. All right, peace. Stay safe.